Hey everyone, FPS Chazla here. Welcome back to Let's Play Dangerous Waters Sub-Command Campaign. As the 688I, we are playing Severomorsk, and we are moving into the seal drop-off point. I've not heard any game audio yet. Is it? Okay, it's fine. There you go. Okay, let's see. We got stuff. Boop-de-boo. There's that fishing boat. We got stuff off that way, Master Fooer. And that's all we presently hold right now are these bad boys here. We're moving into the drop-off zone. Almost what the old 1 hour is going to do for me. Not too much. Okay. If he's doing the 10 knots again, let's try and straighten it out a little bit. Maybe a little further out. But I don't think that adjusted it by too much. I think he was right around here, but then pushed out to there. But yeah, approximately that location. Where's this super tanker thing? Right there. It's pretty far, 2 nautical miles. I wonder if, like, you can see it before you can mark it, which is interesting to me. That it's set up that way. Okay, we got about a third of this out. Yeah. Just about a third. What's our ETA to drop off here? An hour? Okay. Let's get a little bit of time lapse going on here. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Alright, we... Oh, shit. No, that's not a Victor. Okay. Easy, Betty. Third frequency's all the way out here. It's not a Victor. That is... Caution. That is your caution. Okay. But we are potentially worried about... We haven't run into any submarines yet. And granted it is, you know... Ooh, hello. What is that? 348? Master 1 is probably turned around. In the process of turning around. Interesting. A little bit of a slow turn. Slow burn. Slow turn, slow burn. It's possible we may not come across any submarines, but I don't know. So in the stock game, after you drop off the seals, you have to come out here to this hold point. And I don't know why, because you start the next mission around here. So I'm not sure why they put like that hold point there, but then you come back and you start here. I don't know. I guess just to make it more make this more challenging. I don't know. Seems silly. Why am I hearing that boat's noise? Okay, there you go. Forgot I'm time-lapsing. I'm enjoying myself a brew right now. Enjoying some Heavy Seas loose cannon. And I was wondering why the distance with this guy isn't really opening up. And that's because we're going pretty much the same speed that he is. Might be opening up.
Approach goal complete.
Okay, cool. You've successfully initiated your approach. Now continue on to the drop-off point and deploy the seals before 2200. Roger. We're an hour out. We're making good time. Gonna be coming up on those mines here soon. There's your boy. Are these... When was... Let me get a recent one on this Betty. Didn't I just delete that one? But it got marked? That is weird. Why? I don't know. That is interesting. I was looking on that to try and see if there was something else there. Alright, Master 1 has probably finished his turn. Yes, see. Yes. Yes, he used to. Going back this way. Probably a little closer. Something like that. It seems to be on some kind of like back and forth thing. I don't know. Some kind of barrier patrol, something. I don't know. It could just be on a simple barrier. Let's get that time lapse getting up here again. I'd like to reach the drop-off point, get the seals off this episode. Oh, hello. There's your frickin' your cargo ship. Can I hear that? There was something there, but then it disappeared. What was that? 045? It might have been that fishing boat. And then it's weird that it just like stopped all of a sudden right there. I guess our rate of change or our something changed. You can see here the acuity was a little bit lesser because we were in shallower waters. I guess we were closer to the surface a little bit. All right, let's take a peek before we get lit. Supertanker Madden. There's your caution. Dooby-dooby-doo. That's not a Victor 3. Come on there, band. Get it together. Not the Victor 3. Victor 3, you call it. These waters be looking pretty clear. That's not a Victor 3 either. What is that, though? That one's at a different bearing than I'm used to seeing, because the reciprocal would... The mirror contact is like over here somewhere. What? Either 135 or like this way? I guess that's Master 1. Okay. Yeah, I guess I didn't realize that I was, you know, actually west of him. That would make sense. But nothing else. Looked like I was seeing an inkling of something else, but no. We are clear for now. We are clear, and we're making speed. Let's get a little deeper. Let's get to 500. 500 feet.
Make my depth 500 feet.
Deeper,
Bye-bye.
deeper, 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 deeper. At the bequest of a viewer, I will be making a video explaining sound speed profile and what all that means for playing in the game and what all that means for this. Okay, so this is a positive gradient. The speed of sound increases as the depth increases. I think that means the sound curves this way. I don't remember. I've looked at it a little bit. It's hard to, because there's also when the gradient's back this way, the sound curves a different way. I think if the gradient's bending this way, the sound, I don't know where to best. I guess here would be good. So if the gradient is like this, I think sound waves go like that, this kind of way. But if it were to be that way, and I don't think it's modeled this way in the game, where you can have just like a negative gradient, I think the sound waves go like this. And in such a situation, being shallower would actually be better, but I don't think that is modeled. I don't think that specific situation is in this game. In fact, I may be making that video right after this one. But first, I need to get back to Resident Evil because I'm out of frickin' ink ribbons, and I need to find another one so I can save the game, but I'm now in like new areas, so it's like, so the console's pretty much just been like in hibernation mode until I can get back to it, and I might do that first. Because sometimes every now and then the power kind of spikes here and stuff goes out, and I don't want to lose all that progress because I've made a lot of progress. But I will be doing a Let's Play of that eventually. Alright, you would do well to be vigilant. Yeah, that's just our buddy Boo off this way. What is that? 022? It's about right where we're expecting him. Right around him. Right around us. Okay. Let's get this going a little bit more. I haven't looked at Master 4 in a while. How's he doing? He wants to come out a little bit more. He may even want to be at 11 knots. He may be happier at 11 knots. Maybe happier at 11 knots. That's fine. Okay, let's do well to be... If we're going to see subs, they're going to be either directly in front of us or kind of like in this quadrant. So that greatly reduces our search area. Pretty much just 90 degrees from 270. From like due west to due north is where we got to look for potential enemy subs. And if we're looking for a Victor, we're looking for that 325. What about if we're looking for something else? If we're looking for something else, I may dip south just to get some different bearing rates on people here. If we're looking for Kilo, not Kilo improved. I don't know if I mentioned this, but in my Oh, this is off center. I don't know why. I didn't mention this, but in my recreation or my port of this to Dangerous Waters, I'm gonna try and keep it as close to the Subcommand campaign as possible, both in terms of like balance and tuning, and in terms of what platforms are in the game. So Kilo Improves did not exist at the time Subcommand was released, so there's only Kilos in this, and I don't know if I should mention it, but if you're on Subsim, the fellow there, Nippelspanner, is going to be helping me with help me playtest. I think I'm going to make a video advertising playtesting as well for this, but we've been talking and probably going to include some, if I can. Oh, this is a good chance to look. I'm going to include some older diesels, possibly a Tango or a Romeo, if I can help it, or a Foxtrot, some older diesels. Oh yeah, yeah, buddy. Okay, we got Tangos. Sweet, we got Tangos, we got Romeos. Yeah, okay, yeah, I might include some of these. At least a Tango, maybe a Romeo. Nice. Nice. Cool. Alright, that makes me happy. Photo, 3D. That other one has like that bulbous bulge. But nice, yes. Okay, very cool. Glad this is in here. Alright. I may be throwing in some Tangos just because the Kilos are so quiet in this game. But in Subcommand, they were downright noisy. They were just stupid noisy. Let's come... Yeah, let's do this a little bit.
219, hell my.
As we go through this channel. Where's our Bubba? On the high freak. I guess he's like too far south of us now. He might come into view. Oh yeah, there he is. Just ever so slightly seeing him. I saw like a little inkling. He's kind of far. Alright, so Kilo. We don't want Kilo. Okay, we want this Kilo. There's your Tango. Tango down. Kilo. 5235, 340. And I think it's going to be similar for Victor. No, Victor's 325. So 325 or 340 are the third frequencies we're looking for. Nope. Get out of here.
219.
325 or 340 is what we're looking for. Master 4, we're going to start getting some... Ooh, Master 4 has changed course. Master 4 is clearing the AO. Roger that. Okay. See you later. So we're not getting any pings from him anymore. We may be still getting some from Master 1. Looks like it wants to straighten out around here. But we're moving like somewhat parallel to him, but oh well, now I can't hear any of his pings because of this turn. So Master 4, I think we had Master 4 on the Toad, so we'll still be seeing stuff from him. That looks like a reciprocal track, but there's your 5235. Other than that, random Betty. And I will also say that there is only one Gepard in the campaign. There's only one. It does not show up in multiple missions. So the Akulas you face are Akula 1s, and Akula 1 Improves, and Akula 2s. There's only one Gepard in the campaign. And you can probably imagine which one that one shows up at. Okay. And I think even in that one, it's like a variable spawn possibility as to whether that one will even show up or not. Doopa-doopa-doo. Which I like. There's only one Gepard and so many LAs. The chances that they'd be in the same place at the same time are rather slim. But this is the Cheyenne. This is the peak LA. Oh, get that time lapse. I don't even know if I need to bother really holding this for too long or at all. Because this guy's freaking leaving the area anyway. Doesn't really even matter. Enter that solution. Do it. Yeah, let's just resume waypoint follow. I know we just did all that court. We'll probably start hearing pings from Master 1 again. I may angle up that way for a little bit, but I'm not sure what's out here. If I can stay far away from it as much as possible, that would be to my benefit. I don't like that this is a triangle. Maybe I should make this a circle, because triangles are just weird, because none of the triggers work in like triangle shapes. They're all radii. It's like, because when you look at this, you're like, okay, does this triangle encompass the circle like this, or does it encompass the circle like that?
Bearing
Oh boy.
028. Con sonar.
Missile.
Bearing 028. Con sonar.
Missile.
Bearing.
Oh my god. 028.
Con sonar.
Missile.
Bearing 02.
Shit, yeah, there is something there. Okay. God damn. Oh, wasn't paying attention. Okay, well, we got a boogie. Flankaroo. Or fullaroo. Retrieve. Let's get this out here.
Aye, sir.
And,
No longer cavitating.
I guess we're going to maintain this little course here or something like that. This is no bueno. I did not do a good job searching. 028. Shit. Was that the one that was popping up? That could be him right around. I'm not sure why that was popping up, but that could be him. This is not good. We're not cavitating. Okay, we're deep enough to not cavitate. Reload, please. Okay, we can still recover from this potentially. We're kind of running in the direction of the point, so it's kind of helping us. But oh boy, undersea missile launch. Wherever this other boat is, he's going to hear me as well. I want to edit these briefs so that they include like ROE stuff, because they don't talk anything about ROE, like what you can do. But, I mean, for my purposes, I would pretty much consider counter detection of failure in this mission. I don't know. I don't know if I should put that in or not, because, I mean, you're trying to drop off seals. If you get detected, it's kind of like, well, game over, man. Something like that. Okay. We're going to run it full, and this may be sufficient. I don't know. This is almost in, which is good. How's our depth looking?
Con sonar. Torpedo in the water.
067. Gotcha.
067.
Let's get a little deeper here.
Make my depth 600
Con
feet.
sonar.
Dive aye.
Torpedo in the
Oh
water.
man.
Bearing
674183.
041. Con sonar.
674183. Okay.
Bearing 083. Con sonar. I have a new contact. Bearing 04.
Alrighty, we're cooking and booking. We're getting out of here.
6.
We may be able to escape this situation, but I don't know. Let's actually run a little this way.
Come left to course 222. Con sonar. Torpedo in the water.
How many missiles did he launch? 4? Okay.
067.
I could potentially launch a snapshot that'll never turn on just to get him running. I could have done something like that, but I didn't think about it. It's a little too late at this point. But we're going to go this way and then try and can it. Try and take this to our advantage. Try and get as close as possible to this frickin' point. Oi, oi, oi. But yeah, I want to try and get away from him so when I come out of it...
Steady on course 222.
What the fuck?
Bearing 049.
What did it hit? What the hell did that torpedo hit? 049? I'm so confused. What did that torpedo hit? I think we got out of there. Let's come this way.
Come right to course 30.
How's this depth looking? This is very treacherous areas. I would not attempt this in real life. There's no way American sharks will be this good in this sound. Let's come this way. What the hell did that torpedo hit? Let's come this way. Let's straighten out. Can you not, like, come out of this turn with a full rudder over so that we may do this quicker?
064. Designated Sierra 17.
Not too worried about those pings. Hey, hurry up and finish this turn. We need to slow down. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up.
Steady
Like,
on course
what's his face from frickin' Saving Private Ryan? Hurry up, hurry up. Alright,
All ahead 1/3.
yeah, slow down.
Helm aye.
Slow, slow, slow. Might as well frickin' 3-knot it up. Just come down really slow.
Make turns for 3 knots. Maneuvering on.
I'm not sure if he got off other salvos. Those kilos reload quick. Alrighty. And that is squall sounding. That's not good. Okay. Full it up again.
Full. Helmi. Come right to course 310.
Yeah,
Helmi.
maybe even
All
flank
ahead
it here.
flank.
That sounds like
Helmi.
a sounds like a squall.
Con sonar.
Don't want that thing
I have a new
frickin' hitting us
contact.
here.
Bearing 0,
Flank it up this
7,
way.
1. Designated Sierra 18.
Okay. Let's try and displace this. I'm not sure which way this squall is. It's getting close. Okay, yeah, flank it up. No, it's not even coming towards me. It's left to right. Slow down, slow
All
down.
ahead 2/3. Helmi. Steady on
That
course
squall is heading towards me to be more
310.
straight. Maybe that's what one of the explosions was. This squall hit something else, or magnetically influenced on something else.
All ahead 1/3. Helmi.
Not too worried about these frickin' torps. Let's keep heading this way. I kind of negated any moving south that I wanted to do, a little bit at least. Let's see. Yeah, let's... Squall ran out of fuel. He must be further away than I thought. I really don't want these guys to be... Come this way.
To course 2,
I really don't want these guys to be frickin' in my baffles pinging away. What's our ETA to the target here? We've got an hour. Okay. Swing, you bastard, swing. It's like U571. It's a U571 quote. Okay, they're currently in the baffles, which is terrible. I wonder if any of their friends are freaking out. Like, their friends don't sound like they're freaking out. Everything should be kind of like vectoring on this position. I guess that was a torp. That's pretty distant looking. Yeah, they might be... Is that another squall? Here, pause. What is this? 1915, 1910. Oh boy. Smallest to largest. 1915 or 1910. Torpedo. Here, undo this. Let's just get to the torpedo section here. Squall. Just search for it. I don't know where it is. Okay, there it is. Squall. Okay. No, that's not a squall. Interesting. Let's go back to the torpedo section. 55. Here, let's select all the torpedoes and sort these bad boys. It sounds pump jetty squirty. It doesn't sound like a frickin' normal torpedo. But I couldn't tell you what electric torpedoes sound like in this game. I know what piston torpedoes sound like, or gas powered at least. Oh, sorry, that's not what I wanted. MPT 1UE torpedo, MGT 1. I never got why these are like civilian origin and they're not to a country. UMGT, isn't that supposed to be? Oh no, sorry, that's different. I was thinking of UGST. Those are different torpedoes. PMR2 complex. Yeah, I don't know. It's not a squall unless the motor hasn't turned on yet on the squall. If the squall turns on, what am I expecting? 1789. Let's take a look at the frickin'... Okay, well, we are on the spherical here. What about this? What can you tell me? Can't tell me anything? Okay, well, just turned off. Are we still swinging? Yeah, we're still swinging. Okay. Yeah, there's a torp. That is a torp. Okay. I don't know what that is. I don't know what this is. Master 4? Is that a countermeasure of some sort? I should be able to see a frequency on that, yeah. You set 80, Torpedo. Seems to be in a random place, huh?
Con sonar. I have a new contact. Bearing 322. Designated Sierra 1.
Okay, I guess they're talking about this one. This one's moving pretty.
Torpedo in the water. Bearing 3.
It's moving pretty left to right. Doesn't really look like it's heading for me. Well, there's another one there now, too. Now, this mission's like almost effed in the B. I almost want to restart. Or from the save, at least. I don't know. Oh, I'm getting pings from this way? No, oh, I am. Okay, that's interesting.
Steady on course. 215.
Interesting. There's stuff off this way. What do we got off this way? You said 80. I know you can tell me what that one is. You just don't want to. That one's probably you said 80 as well. Moving into my baffles or something. These ones are snaking. Seems like. I would like to stream the Toad, but I don't know if that's advisable right now. I want to see what this damn kilo is. Alright, drop that. It's old. Old. Yeah, they're snaking alright. Or, are they? I guess they're snaking. Yeah, they're not circle searching. These ones are closer. That almost sounds like a countermeasure. Maybe that's the sound of an electric torpedo, but they're supposedly the same torpedo. I guess not. Ugh. These bastards. Making a lot of noise. I was not doing well back there. For missions like this where the bottom type is crap, it almost makes me want to use like sonar auto crew or something. I just need to be a little more vigilant about it. A little too much time lapse, a little too high on the speed, but you know the mission's got its constraints. I almost wonder if I shouldn't push off the arrival time here, because traveling around at 10 knots in here is like almost suicide, man. Wondering if I shouldn't fiddle with that. Yeah, these guys are doing something. They started out at like 332, 338, and are now at around 315. Started around here, and now here. Not really coming towards me. These guys are rather close, wow. Are those snaking? That one's coming back out of the baffles. Are you sure about what this is? Oh, come on, I know you can tell me what this is. Well, we can zoom in a little further to get some more resolution on that. 971 1712. 971 1712. Shit. This is going to be annoying to find. 971-ish. 1712. Dude, nothing here really fits that billet. What the hell am I looking at? What? Is that right? 1700-ish. 974, 975-ish. Nothing around here is near 1712. This kind of is, but that's like a ship. That's not a torpedo. Civilian, civilian. Civilian, civilian. I'm so confused. Whatever. Let us keep pressing on. Those seem to be getting kind of closer. I don't know. These are really distant, actually. Where did that new ping just come from? That way. 20,500. I know this is like incomplete data, but it's worth looking at. 20,500. Yeah, nothing. Undo. Not adieu, but undo. A new one.
Bearing 079. Designated Sierra 20.
Man, these guys are getting some high bearing rate. They look like they're rather close. But just quiet. Are these electric torpedoes? Because there's some pretty high bearing rate on those. Oh boy. Is that from a different source or from the same source? None of these are at like lock-on frequency here. Both just kind of herpa-derping. Makes me want to kind of boogie out to the south here a little bit. Drop a countermeasure and boogie out to the south. Let's put an active in there.
Launch countermeasures. Aye, sir. Come left to course. All ahead 2/3. Helm aye.
I mean, I got launched on like all the way back here or something like that. Or was it even further than that? I guess it was around here. I'm a little further away now that you might not hear me anymore. Head due south. Yeah, we're turning south. Okay, cool. We'll be able to see both these guys. Yeah, those are really close, dude. 270. They're coming right in front of me. I want to be careful, though, because if those are passive torps, I want to be sure that I'm not making too much noise. That one just ran out of fuel. This one will run out of fuel shortly, too, then. That one just ran out of... No, it's still going. It sounds like something. What is it? Okay, are these like passive too or something? What's going on? So confused. Let's slow down some more. These guys aren't pinging. They're there, but they don't seem to be pinging. All right, we're coming. Let's slow down once this rudder amidships here.
All ahead.
It's fine right there. Do it. Okay. Whatever this is, it's snaking. And it's really close, but it's not near me. It's like it was shot to where I was going, but it's not near me. It's like right here probably. Doing something like that. And these torps are just enigmas. This is a USET 80, you say? USET 80? Excuse me. USET 588 1884. Wait, what? No, that's not right. This is not a USET 80. What the Is this the one where I couldn't figure out what the hell it was? It's like 960, 1680 or something like that? 960, 1680? No. 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 What's this? MPT-1UE. MPT-1UE. That is what it is. MPT-1UE. Sounds like something that's strapped to something. Range, 8 nautical miles at 30 knots. That means it takes it about... what is it? 30 knots divided by 8 nautical miles. Wait. I'm trying to figure out the range. No, 8 nautical miles divided by 30 knots per hour. It's like 15 minutes-ish. Okay. It can also be dropped by that. I was afraid that a bear was kind of freaking on my ass, but no, it seems to be fine. How long have these guys been going? They should be running out of fuel soon. Oh, well, they probably have a few more minutes. They seem to be getting closer. They seem to be on Snake. They don't seem to be on Circle Search. Man, that guy's got some bearing rate, dude. That guy has some bearing rate, but he seems to be... I don't know. And these guys aren't pinging. These guys seem to be passive torps. Which is interesting. I guess load up a passive here. I forgot to load up a countermeasure. Oh, wait. Speak of the devil. What, 6'9"? 6'9"? This guy? I guess put markers on them so I can at least see what they're doing.
Con sonar. I have a new contact.
Okay, that one on the
Bearing
left seems to be
0,
closer,
6,
assuming they're going the
6.
same speed.
Designated Sierra 2 1. Con sonar.
Put tracker on
I
this
have a
guy
new
too.
contact. Bearing 0 7 8. Designated Sierra 2.
All right, let's get rid of some old
sonar.
stuff.
I have a new
Old,
contact. Bearing
old,
2 3
new,
7.
new.
Designated Sierra 2 3.
Old. Okay. It's just nice to see what they're doing in real time sometimes. Okay. That one just ran out of fuel. Very good. That's what I was expecting. Drop off is over here, 1 hour. And we're pushing it close. Pushing it close in our compromised ass position. And these guys are doing their thing. They seem to be like they're passive torps. They seem to be passive torps because they're not pinging.
Make turns for 3 knots. Maneuvering eye.
I heard some kind of errant random ping from one of these things. But it was weird to see. Okay, yeah. Where's that ping coming from? 070? Which one is that? This other one. Maybe it just has a very narrow ping cone. They're still rather distant sounding pings, but they seem pretty close. The bearing rates are getting pretty high on them. I don't think they're passive torps. I think I was hearing pings from 2 different ones of them. That one's pinging reasonably well, but it is also moving from approximately 095 to 078. Seems like it'll be going behind me, but let's just keep up like the 2/3. Try and keep moving on this path. We're kind of heading right into the harbor, but that's fine. Kind of just want to get away from it. It'll be running out of fuel very shortly. Very, very shortly. Shall be running out of fuel. I just might as well stick with loading up the passive at this point. Man, those guys were they were rather close. But they were decently off my... I guess I could have looked on here. But no, I'm facing due south. Oh, God. We got to get closer to this, and we got to go faster to get to this drop-off. I think for this mission, I may alter the drop-off time. Just so you don't have to go this batshit level of speed. The Seawolf could probably do this no problem at 10 knots, but not really the LA. LA either needs to start closer in or needs more time. That one just ran out of fuel. Sweet. And that one just ran out of fuel. Very sweet. All right, let's do 8 knots and let's resume waypoint follow.
Make turns for 8 knots. Maneuvering eye.
Stream that toad.
Stream the starboard towed array. Helm eye.
I gotta try and see if there's any frickin' enemy subs out there. Enemy subs afoot. Those surface ships seem to be fine, even though there were missiles launched and everything. Where was our compatriot up this way? Wow, I'm not seeing a thing. Okay. I think we did get outside of range of those guys, which seems to be good. 40 minutes. Shit.
All ahead 2/3.
Give me that 2/3. We got time to make up here. 30 minutes. Okay. It's cutting it close. Once we get closer, we can speed it up a little bit more. Really need to wait for this tow to straighten out, but wow, we survived a salvo. Okay, that's impressive. I'm reluctant to do a full perpetual save, persistent save. We'll do a partial save. Still keep that second one in case I need to. Probably should have, yeah. Your strategy for this mission should be to get into this harbor. Yeah, get in this harbor. Try and avoid stuff. Just aim for getting into this harbor. Just hug this fathom here or whatever. So you can stay kind of deep and keep your speed up without cavitating. That should be your strategy. I might move this drop-off up by 15 or 30 minutes for the LA, though. I think I'll plan to eventually do it for all the platforms, make a Seawolf and a Kula one as well. And I think I might do a Victor one too, just so there's 2 of each. And I guess for the Akula one, you'll be playing as the Capard, because this one you're playing as the Cheyenne. I was thinking of doing a Virginia one, but the Virginia wasn't out yet, so That would be anachronistic, right? That's the word? Anachronistic. Okay. Oh, hello. Super tanker. Again. Oh, I think I'm hearing him from due south. That's a mirror contact. Yeah, no sign of any friends. Doesn't mean they can't potentially hear me. I just can't hear them. Oh, scusi. Looking pretty clear. Let's go ahead for that 11 knots.
Make turns for 11 knots. Maneuvering aye.
How's that going to treat us for time there? So it's 27, so that gives us 7 minutes of leeway. Seems fine. Seems like that could do, but again, this is the time, the further you are out you are, the more time you have to gain by going faster. I wanted to get to that drop-off point. Don't think it's happening this episode. Alright, get rid of all this. We survived torpedoes. And they are not persecuting our ass. Prosecuting, whatever. I have all these ideas going through my head for, like, stuff to do for this mission, but I'm really trying to keep it as, like, close to stock as possible. Maybe at some point I'll do a reimagined version, but I'm really trying to keep the feel of playing this in sub-command as much as possible while bringing it to RA. But at a certain point, it's like, well, RA has these other advantages. Should you not be taking advantage of them? I think 7 minutes should be sufficient if we maintain this speed, though. That's the thing. Yeah, that depth's got to be coming shallow here. All right, we got to keep a watch for bogeys, but I think we managed to get far enough south of them. I feel like wish the AI could be better in this game, because that kilo should be kind of, you know, like trying to come up on my ass, trying to find me. Something. But we survived a salvo. It's pretty crazy. I was not expecting to survive a salvo, but that's what you get. Alrighty, well, I'm going to stop here. Thanks for watching, everyone. See you guys next time. Have a good one. And as always, good hunting.